Will and imagination, spiritual tools for an abundant life. Will is my ability to be willing toward God, and I find I am learning to always seek the good in and for all. Will connects and enforces all of the other abilities that are used together in determining the character I will create. Willpower assists me in creating self-confidence, helping me to defend myself by developing my attitudes along with my aptitudes. I use my imagination to reinvent myself by expressing my visions and my dreams, by believing in mind action and understanding the faculties of the mind in a threefold relation, spirit, soul, and body. I get closer to the truth of who I am. My boundless imagination reminds me that anything is possible and that I can soar when I move my visions of form and shape originating in my imagination into my consciousness and manifest these formless thoughts into physical shape in the physical realm with hard work and action. I demonstrate will and imagination by leaving the egocentric world outside and going into the silence through meditation and prayer. I am able to align with the laws of divine nature and make a deeper connection with my more authentic, extraordinary self. I am able to control the degenerative behaviors of feeling unworthy of accomplishing my goals of becoming an LUT and a Unity minister. I am able to find solutions to conflict and to become more creative and innovative as I use my will and imagination to visualize and write my life story and have a deeper sense of self-respect as I embrace my individuality. Based on my heightened spiritual understanding, I am now able to get out of my head where my past decisions came from an underdeveloped will and imagination that was based on outside stimulus detected by my senses and my personal ego. Sometimes this made me indecisive or made it difficult or impossible for me to make decisions or to have vision and to think creatively. When I learned to shift to my heart center and began realizing a higher state of spiritual Christ consciousness, I was able to begin to express my oneness with God and make decisions with intention, and I began to see the extraordinary, unique self that I was created to be. I am regenerated and feel the unfolding expression of my Christhood by living from a higher state of consciousness. I am beginning to use my abilities of will and imagination to be intentional and open to new and unique ideas, truth principles, and divine law. By using denials and affirmations to power up my abilities and to master the art of living, I am releasing my old ways, making room for a new shift in my awareness. I am open and receptive and willing to accept divine will. Today I choose to set my intention to know and to feel the power of my abilities of will and imagination, and to remain conscious and mindful as I stay present in the moment, giving myself permission to imagine, to choose, and to see clearly, judging what is best in situations, and to know and to understand what is mine to do, holding on to my power and not throwing it away as I take dominion over my life by demonstrating self-discipline, self-control, courage, and bravery as I seek and express my true happiness. The divine plan is for each of us to call on our strong inner force of will and to use our abilities of will and imagination at the highest level and to make the very best choices. And by choosing well, we express the maximum amount of goodness by recognizing the one power, the one presence, and saying yes to God. We are able to will and imagine it, feel it, and obtain it, and to express our Christ consciousness and be the very best Christ we can be.